Not used to being in my bedroom on my bed, so they have their baths and they are discovering they're wet right now. And when they're wet, they're in a vulnerable stage. They can't fly. So right now, they're trying to figure out how to get back to their cage and to the area that they normally be at. And they also are trying to figure out how to survive in a foreign place. So they're trying to figure this thing out. They're trying to learn how to adapt in a different norm, in a different social setting. That is what they're trying to do. They're trying to figure it out. How do I act? How do I be? How do I get around? How do I navigate through this? How do I learn how to do something that's not new for me? I'm wet. I've had a bath. I'm not by my cage. I'm not in the shower area. So I got to figure this out. So they're sitting here processing it all. Now, so we're clear. The boy bird here is Sky on the top of the green pillow in my bedroom. He's the boy. The one right here, the white bird, is the girl, and her name is Moon. Now, Sky is very vocal, but he's very quiet and reserved, and he thinks rationally. While Moon, she don't talk as much as Sky, but she acts out more emotionally. So she's the more emotional partner. And when he aggravates her, she attacks him. Or she feels like she's not placed in a safe place, it angers her, and then she takes it out on Sky. And I do have videos showing that, demonstrating that thing. But right now, I just wanted to show you them in a different setting, them not saying that they can, be together. Now they're both sitting in different areas. They're both trying to figure it out. The pulsating of the stomach is a little bit, it's not stress on them, but they are a little anxious. The anxiety has formed because you see how their wings are moving and their stomach is puffing real hard. That's a sign of anxiety. So they're trying to figure this thing out. She doesn't feel safe, but she knows that she got to figure this thing out. She's a fighter. Now I'm going to go try to grab one of them and see what happens. See how she is? See, watch this. Well, she's allowing me to be this way because she realized I have the power. And she's going to conform. She's adapting to her situation so that she can survive. This is what I like to call the oppression management. We put on different phases and we become different people to get to adapt to every situation. She's the front, he's the backstage. He gonna be the same regardless. She is gonna fight. She's gonna show you exactly who she is. She's gonna be exactly who she is no matter what. She's not gonna change. Right now, she's just trying to figure it out. She never changes. She's a very emotional bird. She displays her feelings. She's very direct in her approach. Let me see, watch this. Now she want to move. She's feeling like she's back in control right now because she's drying up. I used the bath method because I knew that this would be a way for me to express and explain my thesis and my program or report in social media, because I knew that being that they be wet, they would be more likely to be more receptive, more vulnerable. I can be more tape. I can touch them more and things like that. Versus when they're dry and they're eating and they're ignoring me. But when they have baths, they're a lot more vulnerable when they're bathing because they cannot fly when their wings are wet because it's too heavy to fly. And they, cause I have to give them a bath. They're still young birds. They're baby birds, actually, baby parakeets. And birds are what you call life partners. So he does love her, but I can tell you right now, she doesn't feel quite safe with him. And how I know that because she doesn't respect him. She fusses at him too much. See, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to touch him. Now look at her. Okay, well, I'm trying to show you something. And see how scary he is? Look how he is. Always running. Look. Oh, he ain't scary today. Oh, he trying to show. Oh, okay, I see you. You getting some balls, sir. About time. Maybe Moon will respect you more. Now look at Moon. Moon is she reminds me a little bit of me in some ways. Look at him. This is the best. They're getting close because they are communicating and they're trying to figure out, look, I love you, you love me, let's work this out. Let's try to figure this thing out together. So the only reason they're not flying away because they're still wet. Okay, it's almost up at 7 minutes, so I'm going to be stopping now.